Hello, hello. There it is. Okay. Welcome back. This is Ocha. I'm here playing Coffee Talk today. So let's go ahead and get back into it. I'm hoping my voice holds up for this because there's a lot of talking. We'll just do continue, I guess. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Ocha. How's the night so far? It's calm as usual. We got a slight problem though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Did you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Brewing. Serve it. 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I needed. I'm just gonna turn on the music a little bit. There we go. Anyway, where were we? You're planning to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Wait, I already did this. Hold on. Load game. Did I not save this day or something? I guess it didn't save this day. Oh well. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Hehehe. Hey, Whit, welcome in. You're not late, we just got started. Ha ha ha. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally I pitched my book idea. ... Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully. He'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings. And get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. ... Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, It was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So, 0. Yes. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Yeah, we did all this. Is there... Let me go back to the main menu real quick. Load game. Yeah, it's not gonna let me go any further. So we talked to the 2 people, and then she... Like, her boyfriend comes in, and then they, like, talk, and that's when, what's her name gets the idea for her book to write about stuff, and then we did a whole nother day after that. Hold on. Do I just need to go to this day, maybe? Let's see what happens. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. See, this is where we were. We met him last time. So I guess I figured it out. It just loaded me on the first day for some reason. I don't know. Okay. I haven't really looked at Tomodachi at all. Close friends only. Freya is her name, that's right. And then the brew pad should have all of the drinks that we've learned. Yeah. I'm just trying to clear the notifications. There we go. Okay. Evening. Are you here by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming after his shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange you say our. Well, obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it is just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. No, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay, green tea with ginger, and he wants it bitter. So, do we do more green tea? Hold on, let me reset this. Ginger green tea. Let's do 2 green tea and a ginger. Okay, let's try it. Serve it. Here's your ginger green tea. Let's see. Not enough. Excuse me? It's not warm or bitter enough. I'm sorry. Forget it. It's not bad, but definitely not enough. The bitter bar was all the way to the, like, it was all the way full. What does it mean it's not bitter enough? By the way, if you don't mind my asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I can never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot, more or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. A startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. Oops. So I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products. No way! Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Does this Tomodachi say what he does? Oh, it does now. I didn't have him before. But yeah, no, it says he's a professional model. Also, this picture looks nothing like him. Alright. Which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than the people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. Good evening! Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has two states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. So bring me something, please. Coffee? Nah. I need to take it slow tonight. So make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Okay. So warm and sweet, like a hot chocolate? She wants it warm though, and for some reason the chocolate isn't very warm. So let's do maybe a tea. We'll do 2 teas and we'll add honey. No, it's still not sweet enough. What about tea, honey? Hold on. Tea, milk, honey. Let me look at my phone. Hold on. What do we got? Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of stuff here. So let's just do the tea, milk, and honey. It's only a little sweet though. Tea, honey, maybe? Because she wants it sweet. Let's try it. Serve it. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. Glad you liked it. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. But I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. It isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that will teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. So true. Isn't that so true of our current situation in the United States? Yeah, this game so far is it's really like socially aware, I feel. Like it has a lot of things about our current state of being. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy a book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. Lua's back. Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Is it just green tea and milk? Oh no, it's green tea, milk. Brew. Should we do latte art? Try it out again? Okay, I did a heart! Yay! Okay, we'll serve it. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person? Oh. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? ... Bailey's is... or was, I don't know. My boyfriend? We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Psst, show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like the most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years... That was not familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible. If he regrets his decision one day, abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua. Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No, maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you have the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Oh man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they've always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you can choose which is the best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye! That sucks. You're super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself, anyway? Are there any narrative choices in this game, or just making drinks and listening? It's just making drinks and listening to people. That's the game. That's the whole thing. Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, there he is. It's our werewolf daddy. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What'd you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago. The one with the ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Alright, so tea and ginger. Probably not lemon. What about... I think I did honey last time. Let's try milk this time. Ginger milk tea. What should we draw? I tried to do something like this last time where it's like, I don't know. It just all kind of muddles together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do latte art. I could try to do music notes. Hold on, let me do that again. It's like I have to do it higher or something. I don't know. I want it to be pretty, but it's so hard in this game. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's a leaf. I don't know. Whatever. Let's try this one. Thank you, Ocean. Close, but I don't think this is it. What's missing? Next time, try switching the milk and the ginger. Will do. Thanks. Okay, now I'm ready for the story. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Hyde, oh Hyde. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. Hey, Libby, welcome in. How are you doing? She's got a good point. Ugh. Not you, too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually, you don't even you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Heh. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Good, you taking a break from cleaning to say hi? How was your cleaning going? I know you said that was all you're gonna do today. You ship these two? I kind of do too. They're kind of cute together, right? Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Been cleaning for hours, just have the basement and laundry left for today. That's not too bad. At least laundry you can kind of sit down and wait for it to finish. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously. I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was. Something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what it'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Oja. Thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. Maybe Hyde is crushing on Gala? I don't know. My coffee shop is going good. We had a bit of a rocky would you still love me if I was a worm? Would you still love me if I were a worm? Yeah, it's going good. I just I had some technical issues starting out, but I've got it figured out. So we're chugging right along with the story. What was that? You know better than I do, Mr. Gallo. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Oh, it's not gonna let me try again for the drink. You told me to switch the ginger and the milk next time, so I'll have to remember that. I feel like maybe Hyde has a crush on Gala, but Gala just sees him as a friend. Yeah, milk then ginger, yeah. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. That's fair. Just the way that they interacted just now kind of made me feel like there was a little bit unrequited love there. Smudge wrote that. Yeah, he's a brat. Welcome. Oh. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. So do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? He's doing the finger thing. He's putting his two pointer fingers together. We would not be able to taste the difference anyway. Oh, what do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Can't trust. Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. What should we make it? This is what I know how to make so far. We could do maybe a dark chocolate. Let me try. You want me to give him cough syrup? All right. Green tea, lemon, and honey. Should I do that? That's what Gala ordered last time. Or no, not Gala. I mean, who was it that ordered that? I think it was the police officer that ordered it last time, maybe. I have all these undiscovered ones. I want to know what they are. Are there any hints or anything, I wonder? No. I guess we just have to find them as we do them. Cappuccino. Oh, there's cinnamon now. Huh. What if I do like tea with honey and cinnamon? Will that sound good? I don't know if that would be good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Honey cinnamon tea. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. What the fuck? He just sticks his finger in it. Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. ... Excuse me, sir. Yes? Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick? You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants of your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said that you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what Earthlings call a female. And then? Breed. Oh my god. See, came from a faraway place to find a date? Date. Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. English is a hell of a language, right? No, we're just looking for what you call a pump and dump. Oh my god, Wit. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about that. Wait, are you talking about a dating app? The system uses the fire symbol as their sign, so Tinder. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can communicate the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters in the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each thing also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Libby. I'm just kidding. Good evening, miss. Evening. Love you, Libby. Yeah, this is the big buff orc lady. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Cafe latte. Is that coffee milk? Yep. I think this is what she ordered last time, too. She doesn't really talk much, though. Should we do some latte art again? There we go. Happy face. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. These two together. Oh my god. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Uruk-hai69? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk-hai69? No. My name is Myrtle. I never use Uruk-hai69 anywhere. Oh, you really are not her. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends, or go to a club or something? But we do not have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I'm gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. Right? Wait, the story is actually somewhat good, right? They call themselves Trekkies. Forget everything I said. What time are you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I kind of feel sad for this little guy. Like, or big guys? I don't know. Excuse me. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before. Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Ocha. Thank you for your time, Ocha. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Alright, then we are off. Take care on your way. Yeah, I feel bad for the aliens. Like, I've been there as far as like dating apps and stuff. They kind of suck. Oh boy, who the hell is that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Like the dog? Oh, Laika. Oh, that makes me sad. Laika was a dog that was sent into space, and then they never had a plan to retrieve it, so it just died in space. Matched with a girl on a dating app, and the first thing she asked was if I had drugs. Yeah, that's a lot of it too, is people looking for drugs and stuff like that. A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or some other dimension, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? I'm gonna take it as a bad sign. What do you mean? Can I read the draft that you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I could share some feedback. Yeah, don't ask a writer this. Yeah, that's fair. Same thing with like, with drawing. If somebody's drawing quietly somewhere and you see them, oftentimes they don't want you to come up and ask to see what they're drawing. They usually just want to be left alone. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you're planning to show it all along? Hehehe. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Oh, come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now we hand it over. My laughing triggered your Siri. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Freya. Or, it's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? Let me read at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character... Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example sitting in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Uh-oh. Oh. A mermaid lady. Welcome. Would you like a drink here? Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. Don't need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like. As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. So... Usually has milk in it, right? Or maybe ginger instead? Tea, cinnamon, and ginger? Which one would it be? There's usually a bunch of different spices in masala chai. Let's try this and see if it works. I don't know, because there usually is milk in it. That's the only reason why I'm like a little bit worried. I don't want to look it up though. Let's try it, and then if it's not the right thing, we can take it back. Nope, that's not it. Tea, cinnamon, and milk. That's not it either. Maybe it's tea, cinnamon, cinnamon? Cinnamon tea. No. Damn, what is this? So tea, right? And then, or maybe it starts with milk? No. The order matters too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But I think I have to start with tea. Let's try ginger cinnamon. Masala chai! Masala chai, I did it! Okay. I believe this is the drink you were talking about? From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. This... Is it bad, miss? Oh no. It's really good. It just brought back some memories. I hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Hmm? Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading a draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finish it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. Conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even Even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me. My name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is Ocha. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. I saw they have a plushie of her that they were releasing recently of Aqua. It was really cute. A little character plushie. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Over here is Fresca, the guy in the booth is Valva. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. I wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FFC? Oops. Sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love this series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. Okay, now I ship the Orc Lady and Aqua, right? Right? What did you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? You ship Myrtle and Astronaut? I don't know. They didn't have much chemistry, right? But these two, on the other hand, they like the same things. She's kind of shy, but she's kind of assertive. I don't know. I kind of go for it. Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, we should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but, can we swap email addresses if you want? Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two were talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium, and FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games, like this one. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first person to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people play arty games, or gamers that have got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market, compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. Nailed it! So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Making you want to buy Valhalla? Yeah. Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you the first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. Ooh, on first name basis? No, of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Ocha. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Why were they... Oh, because she's a fish lady. I was like, why was it squelchy? It's because she's a fish. Yes? That was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I can see that you're reading it on and off. Well, it's kind of good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Do you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I've recognized the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? ... Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Gulp. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. 3 hours later. Oh, next day, actually. Research found that most Fury sedative on the market are not safe. Uh-oh. Morris Lester from Slum to Glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated in his own bed. Damn. News is kind of bleak today. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Aqua's back. Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you here so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Ocha. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good, how about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? See, she's looking for Myrtle. So far, it's only me and Ocha. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. Eee, that wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Okay, tea with lemon and cinnamon. What's that? Hold on. What's this? Mint. Gross. Oh, whoops. Tea with lemon and cinnamon. Russian tea. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you know? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Ocha. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where did you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea? Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who can move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa. That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. Hehehe. I have a little brother. 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's a good kid, and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job, while taking care of my dad on the weekends. Oh, so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yeah, chasing the American dream. Woof. Woof. Even being an American doesn't help you do that. Your espresso is ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Who is this cat man? Good evening, sir. Good evening. Did you just fall asleep? Oh. How can I help you, sir? Oh, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Oh, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Maju Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add 1 egg once I mix the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Wait, what did he say it was? Ah, shit. It didn't save it because I didn't make it yet. Milk, honey, and ginger. Okay, so tea. Oh no, just milk, honey. Okay, milk, honey, and ginger. Brew. I got it. And then I add an egg. Here's your STMJ, or STMJ, yeah. Let's see. You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted. Okay, so milk, ginger, and then honey. I've traveled to so many places in the States, and none of them has got the STMJ right. I don't understand, like... I guess it does matter about steeping the ingredients in a certain order, but with drinks, I feel like if you just put all the stuff in the drink, it's not going to make that much of a difference. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what order you put it in. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. Oh god. Creepy old man. I don't know if I'm just like being racist, but I'm thinking this might be the cat girl's dad, because he's also a cat. I don't know, I just put my stuff in coffee in a certain order. I go creamer, then chocolate syrup, then sugar. I mean, most places do like syrup first and then usually like the milk, if there's gonna be milk in it, and then the coffee? I don't know. I always just like make the coffee and then put in the syrup or whatever I want, and then I just go. I don't think about the order usually. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Ocha. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Oh, it's Georgie. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. This guy has Hannibal Buress's voice to me. Yeah, for sure. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Ocha. Please call me Hendry. Hendry? I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Ocha here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap, and then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe? Psst, Ocha, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. I like that they have different walking noises for the characters. Like the land people have like shoe noises, and then like she just had like a squelchy, watery noise. It's a good attention to detail. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just end up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind, please do. Using his old, like, clamshell phone. He probably, like... I'm just thinking about the internet from like the early 2000s where it was like not even, you could download like 10 kilobits per second. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Plester. God, those were the days. Yeah, you could play Snake on your clamshell flip phone, or on your Nokia phone. It would have Snake. Morris Lester, got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Yeah, what did the newspaper say about him? There's something about him, right? He was in trouble? Hold on, I gotta take this. I just got a call. I gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait, you have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. He's a cop, dude. He's gotta go. Looks like this guy has a clamshell too. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career? It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like somebody who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Ucha? Take all the time you need. I was actually the good kid in my family. I didn't do half the shit my brother got up to. Black lemon. I wonder what that is. Maybe coffee and lemon? Military personnel stationed along East Coast prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. A doctor from Salak town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. This feels especially heavy right now. Just with all of the immigration stuff going on in the United States. Wow, okay. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Oh, it's Gala. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Ocha was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Ocha for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want me to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has to be tea and ginger. So we said... It was milk and then ginger, right? Because we did ginger and then milk. Yeah. So let's try that. Tea, milk, and then ginger. Galahad. Okay. This looks like it, right? It has a wolf and then a heart. I think I did it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done? I have a lot of homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Bailey's. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Ocha was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a Choose Your Adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting, and highly ambitious for you. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is... making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright. As Ocha said though, I won't have much time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story about? What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't wait to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What did you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Maybe... ginger latte. Would that be tea or just milk? Milk? Ginger? Check my phone. Yeah, I don't know if I know how to do... I don't know if I know that one, though. Yeah, I don't have any, ginger lattes. Let's try this and see what comes up. We can always throw it away. Ginger milk. Let's try coffee, milk, and ginger. Because latte typically means coffee, but latte actually just means milk. Milk, ginger, coffee. Ew, it looks gross. Milk, ginger, ginger? Ginger milk again. Coffee, ginger, milk. Smudge, go lay down, baby. Ginger latte, that was it. Wait, you got it. Alright, here you go. Thanks for the smudge, by the way. Yeah, he's been real cute today. He was upstairs most of the morning, and then this afternoon he came downstairs and laid on my lap for a while, and then just slept the entire afternoon away. And now he's eating some food out of his bowl from his breakfast. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. Well, what we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she didn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? Ha ha ha. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details, but this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player, too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay, okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I had been out and I've been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Oh my god. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my! Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I didn't give up. I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly, that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Alright, Smudge, come here. Oh. Alright, there you go. You can lay down on the desk, okay? Lay down. Lua told us the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting his family approval. Considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something the elves would deem suitable. Unless you became the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing my family. Whoa! I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. Smudge! Quit! He just knocked over my drink. I think it's okay though. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about isn't an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps it's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms, and marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege as you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Ocha. And Freya. Bye. I mean, they both have good points. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world where only humans around? With only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? The World Health Organization. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Really? Wow. Okay. It is, yeah. Yep, it sure is. The World Health Organization is a rage face right there. Alright, let's start the day. Oh look, it's our favorite couple. That's a blast from the past. Yeah, right? Early 2000s internet. Sorry, I just opened a drink. The one that Smudge knocked over. Oh, my usual, my black cherry soda. I had a cola earlier, but I'm drinking black cherry now. Alright, He never really changed. I know, but it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Ocha. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Alright, so... tea, milk, and ginger was the last one. So he wants to try some other things. So tea has to have ginger in it, right? So maybe mint and ginger? Yeah. So it's tea, milk, and ginger. So tea... Let's try mint and ginger this time and see what he thinks. Can werewolves have mint? Is that a thing? I don't know. Also, it looks like some people have updated their Tomodachi. Freya's updated hers. Favorite things: coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Naiman and Harukami, so there's that. Gail Nyman. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't age well, right? Oh, Gala's a veteran? Oh yeah, I knew that. And he's working in a hospital now. Yep. Lua. I can't read I can't read that. I can't read French. Or yeah, it's probably French, right? Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. Bailey's is here. Typical artsy photograph. Black and white with a camera in the shot. Pumpkin spice fan. Wonder if we'll get to make a pumpkin spice latte at some point. He likes punk music. There's Myrtle. Who's this? Must be one of the characters from the game? Like a cosplayer, maybe? Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict. Aqua. Oh, look, she's speaking. That's pretty cool. She's from Atlantis. She's a tea lover. She loves Full Metal Conflict as well. And her grandma. Oh, look, it's little Rachel. Huh. So I need to be better friends with these people to get access to more of their Tomodachi. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this this mint ginger tea and see what he thinks. Try this. Thank you. I got an achievement for serving the wrong drink. I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste anything like what I asked for. Pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. He told me to try something different. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I've had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trash-eyed. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this waste of vampires stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. That sounds like a BL novel or a BL manga. Like two guys, like one is drunk, doesn't know how to get home, so he just goes to the house of the other guy. Sounds like a hell of a meet cute, right? Ha 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 ha. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gallo. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. The Dwarven Mafia? They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Oh, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hyde. I'd prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. That's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Ojo, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make me a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Probably? What do you want, it sweet or bitter, I wonder? Cool. What's cool? Mint? Warm and cool at the same time? Hold on. Tea is warm. Mint is cool. If I add... that makes it a little bit warmer. Tea... let's just do milk and mint. Let's just do that. I hate mint, by the way. I can't do it. Anything mint just bothers me. I think if it's the right drink, it has a special name. Yeah, it will. But he didn't give me, like, a specific name. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Yeah, it worked out. Yep. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya? By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Ocho my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then? You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Because he's complicated and hard. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find the job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here... I'm sorry. I only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. I'm giving you a pass because I'm also into werewolves. Yeah, there's something about werewolves, right? They have like the like pack mentality, and they're big and burly and covered in hair. We rarely talk about work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. Anyway, right. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a little less loyal, though. Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy, that's for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Ocha. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Huh, alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze this away from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. Shut up, Freya. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk about it. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that. I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he was good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? See? See? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. Liar. No surprises there, but I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. It's complicated. Eventually, he did get to his Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. Treats, lots and lots of treats. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh god, he's back! Good evening, everyone! Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. I just got an achievement. Apparently I've met all of the main characters now. Neil, like Neil Armstrong? Neil? Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. That's some long-ass words that I'm, like, struggling to come out with. Alright. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You can say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yes. Oh, you're not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, do you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Arami Gendru Arami Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we were doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yeah. So, anything? Yes, we want to be able to taste the difference. Anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew you a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Something to make him feel something. What would that be? Something really sweet or bitter? Yeah. Well, espresso is super bitter and warm. If I do just chocolate is super bitter. If we do honey coffee is pretty sweet. What about... Those are all gonna be about the same with the sweetness, aren't they? Yeah. What about... There's something more that I haven't discovered yet. It looks like I have all of the ingredients now. So some combination of these ingredients is the correct drink for him. Make him feel something. Uh... Tea? I don't know. Coffee, ginger, ginger. It's warm and bitter. Super warm, super bitter. Let's try it. I don't know. Ginger coffee. I don't know. I want something special. I want to find another special drink, but I don't know what it would be. Let's see, what did we do already? We did green tea, lemon, and honey for the cough syrup. What about... Ooh, Midsummer Night's Dream? Let's serve it, because I want to keep it. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You're one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes. Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call the Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Because you handled them, though. Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it's got you a good story. Ha ha ha! Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face up your overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question from Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You can start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to become my girlfriend? Now, the path to starting a date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms. It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you don't want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the tester subject we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. It's kind of like an autism thing, right? Like he seems like he's autistic coded. He's very black and white thinking. He doesn't quite understand how humans interact, that kind of a thing. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We're not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We're off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Yeah, very socially unaware for sure. And not for lack of trying. It seems like he's really taking it seriously. It's just, it's very hard to be socially aware whenever you're not coded the same way that everybody else is. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I tried to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Huh. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Jahe Truebrook? Ginger presides over the ground. Coffee at the bottom of the cup. So ginger and then coffee at the bottom, maybe? Makes that? Yeah. Protests arrive over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Wow. Look at that. That looks like Hellboy. Why does that look like Hellboy? Dwarven made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Welcome. Oh. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider an alien in nature? I don't think so. What should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? Right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility. It seems like I'm not being a snitch so far. I'm good with it. I'm good with it so far. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't write me out to be a snitch, because that would have been really against my character. Phew, you really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, look who's together. Uh-huh. Good evening, Ocha. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Sure. A Marrakesh. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Ted Tariq. Tariq? Ted Tariq? What the hell's a Ted Tariq? I'll have to look that up. Hold on. Sorry, the music's gonna go away for a second. I'm assuming te means tea. Tariq. What's Ted Tariq? Water, bay leaves, cream, sweetened condensed milk. Hot milk tea beverage most commonly found in restaurants, outdoor stalls, within Southeast Asian countries. So, sweet milk tea is made from black tea condensed milk that's aerated to create a light and frothy texture. It's a popular drink you find in Malaysia and Singapore. Okay, so it's a sweet milk tea. So what are we thinking? I'm not cheating. I'm just looking up what it is because I have no idea what that was. So tea, milk, and honey, maybe? That's not a thing yet, is it? Let's just brew it and see what it is, and then we can always change it. Milk, honey, tea. That's not it. So tea, honey, milk? Nope, that's still not it. Maybe tea, milk, milk? Tea latte. Huh. What would this be? Simply a flavorful tea. Sweetened condensed milk. Served in a glass with ice cubes. Okay. Tetrick. Let's try... It doesn't have mint in it. It's not a mint thing. Let's try TT milk, maybe? There it is. Okay. There we go. Let's serve it. Because all I was finding was milk and tea, so it had to be some combination of those ingredients. All right, here's your Tetrick. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tetrick you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? The internet told me. I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. See? See? Internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad it could be of help. It's not every day our research can have impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. It's not that bad off. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this, so don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy work conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at PAX West this year. PAX East. PAX West. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule's pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Eee! No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. No, it's no bother. It can be hard putting something out there that you put a lot of love and effort into. Yeah, it really can be. It's really scary. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But... I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now what are you going to show the game on? I have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Yeah, you don't ever want to put out a whole game at an expo like that, because then they won't want to buy the game once they actually get to do that. You just have to put a demo to get them yeah, it ruins the surprise for sure. You got to get them drawn in with just the demo. Got it. Now, let's see. Who's this? Oh, it's Rachel. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Ocha. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... backups. Oh. Poor Rachel. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes! And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Okay. Is that gonna be good? Or should I do chocolate sweet? Let's try it, see if it comes up with anything. Honey chocolate. Let's trash it. Oh, did she say... Oh. Well, chocolate isn't warm by itself anyway. Let's try this. Just honey chocolate. Well, this is gonna be my last one, so... What should we do? Chocolate milk? She wants it sweet, though. The milk won't make it sweet. Well, I guess it's a little sweet. It's cool, though. Chocolate. Why is the chocolate cool? I don't understand. Let's try this. It does say cool, but... Chocolate milk. But milk doesn't make it that much sweeter, I think. Yeah, it's not very sweet. It's more bitter than sweet. I keep going back to this. Let's try... honey milk? It's really sweet, but it's cool. I think this is warmer. Let's try this. If it's not right, it doesn't matter. It's my last one anyway that I could do. Milk, honey, chocolate. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Yeah, that wasn't it. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Yeah, cinnamon or something, maybe. Dad! What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening. I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Ocha. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? I'm going to suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take the Spanish Sahara. Alright, so milk and ginger. Are cats able to have chocolate? I don't think they are. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his own brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you are afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. I see this going poorly for her, unfortunately. I feel like she's gonna learn something the hard way, and that's not the best thing. Excuse me for a moment, Ocha. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely? Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Nah. No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you're capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Ocha, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Alright, if that's the end of the day, I think I'm going to call it here. Oh, it's not. I guess it's all for two. Oh, he's back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? About your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Huh. Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me the hardest were the fans. Toxic fans were the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Ocho. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here then. Susu, milk, tiller, egg, madu, honey, and ginger. Honey and ginger. Yeah, this is... Okay, the October 1st is where we need to start next time. I'm gonna switch... Actually, this is fine. We can just leave this here. I'm gonna see if there's anybody we can raid real quick. Twitch.tv. Let's see. There we go. Raid following. Let's see. Swimming is playing web fishing. We could raid them. They've been going for about 3 hours though, so they might be ending soon. I think everybody else has their rating turned off. All right, let's just call it here then. So I'm going to take tomorrow off, but I'll be back on Monday. I'm going to post my schedule up tonight, so look forward to that. I'll post it on Blue Sky. So yeah, this is a cool game, isn't it? I want to finish it. I also have the second one. So once we finish this one, I'm going to probably take a small break from it, and then I'll go into the second one as well. But yeah, I'm really glad that I played this. My in real life friend, well, Libby, her husband, is the one who recommended it to me. So I'm glad he did so. I just realized there's a meme on the newspaper. It's the little girl with the balloons. Anyway, so I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna post my schedule tonight. It'll be up on my Blue Sky if you want to see it. And I will see you guys on Monday. Okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been great. I'll see you later. Bye. 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 Bye.